Some local businesses were surprised and have made complaints about the additional transaction fees applied to their accounts with the Kiwibank. After just over a month of new banking service, businesses have noticed some additional charges and have made inquiries to find out why these fees were not mentioned in the beginning during the initial sign-up stages. Others noted that they were aware there would be some fees, but were not expecting the hefty fees they were charged. For those who have approached the local agency, they were told that for any transaction over $15,000, a fee of 20.25% would be applied. But some were also confused as there appeared to be differences in amounts taken from different business accounts. Kiwibank Agency General Manager Natalie Hurley says that the issue is being resolved and they will be working with their headquarters in Wellington to have these amounts reverted to accounts. She was unavailable for an interview today and she was busy dealing with inquiries. Throughout the week, businesses affected should contact the agency, but they are working to have the funds reverted. We'll bring you more on this story in our future news bulletin. Increasing the old folk pension is not a new initiative, and government says it will continue to explore avenues to cater for the increase when time arrives to implement it. According to Honourable Premier Toke Talangi, the motion submitted by Honourable Vahinga Tukitonga and passed in the House of Assembly last week does not suggest government of the day will follow because it was passed last week, as government has implemented the increase previously and will continue to work towards fulfilling its previous commitment to continue to assist the old folks on the island. Premier Toke Talangi said there is a high probability government will reassess the increase. His desire, says Premier Talangi, is to ensure pension increase to $10,000 a year, but there needs to be a balance in all the changes. Identifying where the extra funds to cater for the changes is another matter the government is working to achieve. Honourable Premier Talangi said the concept for government is to ensure all sectors on the island receive assistance and it needs to balance the developmental and revenue modifications. One of the matters high on government's agenda is to increase income for all residents, whether it's in the public service, private sector or NGOs. Niue government has nominated one of its successful sons to the top job at the Secretariat of the Pacific Community in Fiji. Today, Honourable Premier Toke Talangi said he is proud to announce the latest progress in one of the island's success stories.
We're very pleased that we have nominated Dr. Colin Tukuitonga to be our nominee for the Secretary General's position at the South Pacific Commission. He's well qualified, a lot of experience in management, and we've written to a number of countries, including all the countries in the SPC, to seek the support for his candidacy. And I hope he is successful. I'd be very, very pleased if he is successful with that appointment, because we haven't had very many Niueans appointed to those positions for many, many years. So I'd be very, very pleased indeed if he were to achieve that for and on our behalf as Niueans.
Dr. Colin Tukitonga is the most successful Niuean who boasts World Health Organization and CEO for Ministry of Pacific Island Affairs. In his prestigious resume, began his career in the health sector and has achieved many accolades in his career, especially his passion to develop Pacific health. Dr. Colin Tukitonga is well known in the Niue New Zealand community and locally as for his vision to establish the Niue Arts and Cultural Festival. We wish him all the best in his nomination. Niue's USB Student Association has been formalized following a meeting with students initiated by the USB Student Association General Secretary Akmal Ali last week. The new student body president is Chrisiandra Pihinga Vaiposi, Vice President Jason Sakalia, and Secretary-Treasurer is Trina Kayuha. The new association will be responsible for ensuring that all Niue Centre students' voices are represented at a regional level and concerns and issues about studies are addressed accordingly. Student Association President Chrisiandra Waiposi says that they hope to be able to promote USB as an institution for further studies as an alternative to going to New Zealand, with encouragement also to school dropouts to return and complete their education. One of the main issues the students have raised is in regards to NCEA Level 3 graduates who go on to enroll at USB and do foundation courses again, yet the certificate is the equivalent of the foundation courses. This is a matter they're looking to resolve to encourage more students to take up studies at USB. Normally, the Student Association holds elections annually, but that is also to be determined by the students enrolled at the Niue USB Centre. The hope is that more students will enroll for semester 2, as the strength of the association is in its members. The first of the pre-pageant activities for Miss Niue and Miss Teen Niue held on Friday to coincide with World No Tobacco Day celebrations. Niue Primary School set the scene with the introduction of the 3 local competitors to the youngsters and a challenge that took them outside of their comfort zones. Each contestant was given 20 minutes to work with a group of children to impart some of their knowledge, as well as getting them to work on a group slogan based on smoke-free messages. The young women, each with their own ideas, managed to pull it off with much excitement from the youngsters who eagerly followed instructions. Through short poems, songs and dance, the message was loud and clear that tobacco is harmful to health. A short skit from the Director of Health and Acting Minister for Health proved entertaining with the message, smoking is not cool because you look like a fool. The next public appearance for all contestants will be held on Friday with the public Miss Popularity voting at the Commercial Centre. Mutalo Village annual Marine Day yesterday did not entice many competitors to the reef as rough seas battered the northern coast. Many of the visitors who frequent previous Marine Day activities at Mutalo opted to purchase food and catch up with friends instead of attempting the competition. Even though the disappointment of lack of fish on the day, those that did escape up north was just as pleased with the food available for sale on the day. Every competitor's wish is for calm seas next June for a great catch like previous years. To end the news bulletin for tonight, Queen's Birthday Rally off the Rock proved to be a tough competition for many of the locals, as many of the competitors arrived on Friday to take on one of the toughest dirt tracks around the island. 30 competitors in total, however, only 4 local cyclists took on the challenge. The overall fastest time and winner for 2013 recorded 63.53 minutes, claimed by Simon Yates of New Zealand. He received a return airfare and free registration for the 2014 event. As for the rest of the field, second in the open men competition went to a local competitor, John McGregor, at 64.82 minutes, and third to Sebastian at 65.88 minutes. The Open Women's Champion for 2013 claimed by last year's winner Andrea Livingston with 69.15 minutes, followed by her teammates, and second Catherine Haphurst with 72.43 minutes, and Wendy DeMar with 88.60 minutes. The Veterans of the Road was won by Mark Holmes by 67.45 minutes, Steve Newport in second with 72.88 minutes, and the island's very own Alan Tano in third place with 74.75 minutes. With the Junior 2 competitors, with Max Dixon taking on the winning time of 90 minutes, and local youngster Artensio Sikifu came second. Tomorrow, Niue Tourism will also host an event round the Rock Challenge with a kick-off start at 7:30 a.m. heading the southern route. All motorists are asked to take precaution along the roads tomorrow during the cycling race. And that is our news bulletin for tonight. Good evening.